morning, welcome to the channel. Yeah, getting the fire going. What? Missed the initial part. I think I've got it sorted now. Just use these paper bags, that's how I've been getting it going. Oh, that's all it's fucking useful, isn't it? Eh? Well, welcome to the channel. Yeah. So, basically, I had a bit of a... Last night, there's a guy, a YouTube video maker. So, and then, well, it was very strange. It's just how strange people are, you know. He wrote that. There's a lot of weird people about, right? So there's a way how to conduct yourself in life, and on the internet, you know, you come across people who are clearly weird, you know, like strange. And I'm not trying to hide the fact that I'm weird, but I'm fairly upfront about it. This guy, so he does videos of car, you know, dash cam. He does sort of car footage, similar to what I do, but not. I mean, I don't solely do that. I do lots of things. But so it was like he wrote this laundry list of how stupid I was. Really, it was like I even had it itemised. It was like 10 failures of that clip that I put on, basically aimed at me, my driving, you know, my driving shite, I was wrong, blah blah blah. And then the funniest one was I was stupid to put it on. I could be arrested, you know, I could be fined, and points, you know, you name it, the lot, right? If I was in England, funnily enough, weird, right? Because there's no online portal in Scotland, according to this clown, right? And the AA and RAC recommend phoning 999 if you see bad driving, you know. It's like, what a fucking arsehole, you know. And then at the end he goes, I'd like to use your clip. Is that alright? Or something. And would you like to add your comments? I just thought, how emotionally, you know, how emotionally unstable would you need to be? Well, not emotionally unstable, but just how, you know, like generally in life, you want somebody to do something for you, you know, you sort of butter them up a bit and you get on with them and you continue a relationship with them, you know, like, and they'll, like, when you see them the following week, say for example, somebody give you free carrier bags, right? This is a bit of a weird one, but it's just something that came out of my head. You get free carrier bags from this friend of yours, right? So shit, imagine you slag fuck at them all week and then they give you free carrier bags. You'd go for your carrier bags and they tell you to fuck off, wouldn't they? Or they wouldn't give you any, or they might not tell you to fuck off, they might just not give you any carrier bags. And I just thought, this guy, so I thought, wait a minute, this guy's going to use my clip and I don't like him, right? I didn't want to become part of his world, right? I think he's in Scotland. Most of his video clips seem to be around about the central region. So, then I realised in the settings in YouTube, there's a box you've got to untick. The box is ticked, and that is that people are allowed to use your clips. So I unticked the box, and it, according to what I read there and my understanding of it, it means that if he has already used my footage, that it'll be disabled. I don't want anybody using my footage. So I don't know. I mean, I know that if the radio's playing in my car when I'm doing videos, I get a copyright, like a thing that says you've got copyrighted material. You know, that's the worst I've ever came to using somebody else's material. Normally that was just by accident sort of thing, you know. Obviously, music is something that you can accidentally have on your video, whereas if you actually take somebody else's clip or clip, and I'm not, you know, I know that I don't know how people can they take the clip and then make a video. I suppose they could, and then load it up somewhere else. You know, probably it. I mean, I video other people's material often, as you know, in the channel updates. I think it's fairly obvious. You can tell that it's not original clip and it's not very good quality if it's just videoed off a phone. Right, I think the fire's gone. So I got a bit of a fright yesterday and I thought, well, the other point about this, hold on. Can you just hang on there and watch the fire? I'll be back in a minute. I'll go get a coat. Right. There you are. Right, so one of the things that got me about it also was, so I mean, I blocked this guy. I just didn't really want to be involved with him. I just thought that. So, but the whole point of it was very strange. So I think I've stopped him from using the clip. I think it's just very strange the way he went about it. You know, because you left me with no. You know, you've got to leave. It's that thing, if you don't leave people with anywhere to go, you know, then, you know, it's odd. Room to manoeuvre. Oh, right. So that seems to be going quite well. Oh dear. So, I mean, it does give you a fright. What am I getting myself into here? You know, this. I mean, I'm giving up my whole life for what? For nothing. So I mean, it sort of does remind me of my own narcissism. You know, I'm doing this, and that's what it is really. It's narcissism. Well, it's partly. So I got told by my daughter I'm a narcissist, but I think that's what you'd expect from children from a broken marriage. That's what they do. So let's try to go over some shots last night and stuff. 4-5-2-4. So it's 4-5-2-4. So we've gained 4 for night. There'll probably be more comments in about that mini. Wow. That's from tailing till sun. The problem is this road is a 60 miles per hour speed limit. If someone doesn't see that pedestrian, then that's bad news. Lots of citizens have been killed or injured on that road. I'm getting a lot of comments about that video. Yeah, well, so this person's not doing multivariate analysis. It's like Jordan Peterson's phrase. You know, so you just see what you see and you react. You know, the problem is that Stirling Council is corrupt and they shouldn't allow them to build houses right there. You know, Stirling Council have allowed them to build houses there, given them, and they haven't done adequate planning. So there's no footpaths, there's no street lights. That place does not exist. They've just said, yeah, fine, get on with it. We're not paying for it. You know, so also it might be in your best interests if somebody doesn't allow you to build somewhere like that because it's a peat bog. But, you know, so is this clown thinking that we've got to slow everybody down because they've decided to start wandering around in the road? Is my, you know, probably take on what he's saying. I think we'll just leave that there now. Sailing till... So this is one of your NIMBYs, this guy. He's a NIMBY. He's not a abusive person, but he is a NIMBY. So, you know, he's not First Ocean Crossing, Belfast bound. That'd be pretty cool. So he's a sailing type. Good luck to you. Yep. But no, you need to have understanding of everybody's needs, and when you start that sort of shit, you're just thinking about some moron that walks around on the road. You shouldn't be walking on the road. It's like, that's the only, you know, that is the only answer. So, I think I'll answer it later. I'll answer it when I'm not doing a channel update. Add a reply. Are you trans? I mean, that's like, it's a bit rude, isn't it? So this is the correct answer. Never. This is about that video. Illegal stop. The other side Moss Road. Dog possessed wrong side of road. Never. What? So, you know. Thank you. Follow him till he stops. Wait a minute, hold on. 70 miles per hour in a 30 road. Markings are white, fillet. Right, follow him till he stops. Then go for a dentist. Appointment telling you sent him for a dentist appointment. Alright, I get it. And I never actually quite got that at first. It's like, I'm trying to, you know, like work out what he's actually meaning. Now, I mean, it's not very nice. Yeah, that many should have known you're king of the road. That's where I got the... I've looked at that footage. You know, some of them, they get... Some people, like the guy that I was telling you about in this video, they get all excited about things. It's like, they are like NIMBYs. You know, so there's nobody got killed. You know, I'm in a lane, I changed to another lane, and the Mini changes from a lane to another lane. That's two people changing lanes. But I was watching the Mini, I knew what was happening. And, okay, it was a little bit iffy, a little bit dodgy, a little bit, maybe shouldn't have done it. And they seem to get all fucking worked up about it. They're just NIMBYs. They just sit around at the computers. You know, it's like, without people like me, nothing would ever happen. Ralph Rex. I think we'll just approve that one. I've got to watch that I'm not being too egotistical, you know, because I am being egotistical. Oh, it looks like... oh, there's another one coming. Still people talking about that one. Yeah. Poor weather, poor visibility, narrow road and other drivers, all things that could get that man dogs. So yeah, get on the other side of the road. You know? But the excuse is he doesn't want to go on the other side of the road because he lives on that side. And he's got a point, to be fair, because if he's just walking like from one house to another, then you're going, well, like that's some sort of big flat bit of ground with housing on it. You think to yourself, could you not like make a little path over the fence, you know, and walk across that bit? Couldn't you? You know, why's that got that bit there like that? Reply, are you Butters? Was that idiot that kept going on about the Butters? I don't really want to answer that question because it's like it's rude asking somebody that, you know. It's actually rude. I mean, especially there's no question mark, and I think it's pretty clear. The answer is quite obvious to most people. So it's just it's rude. So I don't know if I should block this idiot. Are you? Yeah. I mean, where's it going to go? It's not an intelligent question. It's rude. It's not thoughtful. You know, it's more like pointing something out, really. Or maybe I'm just overthinking this. Maybe they are really thick. Yeah, maybe they are thick. Fuck it. I'm not answering questions like that. I want intelligent questions, please. Or not necessarily intelligent, but ones that are reasonably polite. You know, you. I mean, the problem is that so is this guy he wants to slow everybody down, doesn't he? He wants to change the road to suit a load of cyclists. Right, we'll just answer that later. So I hope you enjoyed that channel update. The video I did last night I quite liked, actually. I don't know if people did, but I don't think they will. But that one there, and it was basically sort of me and myself sitting in the car, right, talking about things. Now, right, so that's the whole thing about these so-called green corporations are as bad, and they are. They're every bit as bad. So everyday life, humanity's going in and out there, and I'm sitting there talking about the greedy corporations, about, you know, their whole purpose. What's bothering me at that point in time. And another thing, I'll show you. The other thing what I was talking about was the channel update, DGS videos, right? Because I have blocked him. So I've got to do his comment. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, but we'll go over it again before. Go over it again. Fire lighting session coming up. With these. We'll go over it again. You know, people driving too slow causes accidents. You know, stupid Lynn Matthews, stupid low limits, and you know, dithering drivers, incompetent drivers. What I say to the other guy is the world's got to go round, you know, and you can't like. No. Awful driver. I think a more snotty approach to the guy that I was just looking at, you know, that who's gone on about the road being 60 miles per hour, is required. You know, the highway code and everything. It's a 30 miles per hour zone. Because he's just going to argue. He's a cyclist. It's a zone. So it's 30 miles per hour speed limit. Right, so where is this idiot? It's your fault, don't you? Well, yes. So you do realise that it was completely... No, it wasn't completely my fault. It was... The Mini didn't look to see... The Mini changed lanes. Without indicating. Yeah, the Mini came off and then changed lanes. So it was largely my fault, but it wasn't completely my fault, so you're getting blocked for that. Come on, where's the fucking... Where's the clown? It's a weird name. Someone else. This is it here.
Did nothing wrong.
This is the cracking one.
Didn't indicate
It's the guy with he's got probably got OCD or something.
Yeah, I think it's fair enough. Yeah.
This one. This is the most annoying one. Look at this.
What the fuck's this?
DGS
10
videos.
Out of 10. Missing the 1 metre and half metre junction boards. Missing the 3, 2 and 100 yard markers being in lane.
And that's OCD, you know.
Moaning about the Mini was in Kirtland and did the Mini did do something wrong. The Mini changed lanes. Should have stayed in the same lane.
Crossing the solid white line.
The solid white line chevron area instead of going to the next exit. Clearance when you're on to multitask. Things to say there because of safe driving. You really like the police Scottish police aren't at present going down the lines of other UK police forces providing an online reporting. This is fucking heavy. Portal, you would definitely have earned a careless driving award of a few £100.
He's a C. The A and RAC are corporations.
You're probably quite right with that. Anyway, I'm just checking. You're okay with me including this as they're going to give me a chance to add in as if it would be worth phone check.
I mean, that's the bit. So he's just slagged me off there, right? He's just slagged me off, this guy, right?
Right, well, you're okay with me including this.
Anyway, I'm just checking you're okay with me including this in the comments, giving you a chance to add to my comments. So it's like, so he's taking it for his compilation. And as a footnote, it would be worth getting the phone checked for Parkinson's. I mean, that's actually cheek, you know. So, I mean, obviously, I just blocked this because, like, I don't want to speak to somebody like this. I mean, so the thing, what I would say to other people is, the A and RAC are corporations. They are made for profit. You know, you don't fucking listen to what they say. You know, that just shows you how much a tosser he is. That he's actually thinking that somehow has any real bearing. And do you think you would... So, you're watching something on YouTube. You phone 999. Oh, hello, what's the crime? Oh, I've just watched a video on YouTube of somebody crossing a lane. And a Mini crossed a lane. Is that a crime? Is that, is that a 999? I don't think so, is it? There's nobody hurt, there's nobody killed, there's nothing happened. So would you do that every time somebody did something on the road? You'd be constantly phoning 999, wouldn't you? So if you really were that weird, you would phone 101 and say, I want to report a video of bad driving being uploaded. And as you know, in Scotland, we have the hate crime thing that's come out, and their lines have been blocked and everything. There's so many people phoning up or reporting on that online portal, 3,600 people. And the police are going to come out and investigate a person who uploaded a video of a driving situation which was no harm done and nothing happened. So yeah, you really are a weird person, So
they're going to give me a chance to.
And then he thinks that I'm going to be on board with him to allow him to use it on his channel. And then I thought, is this guy just going to take it and use it anyway? Because that's what it reads like. Anyway, I'm just checking you're okay with me including this. I'm just checking. So it's like, hi, I'll be saying, would you mind if can I please use your video clip in my video? So I'm not really au fait with this, so I looked it up and it turns out that I hadn't ticked this box. So I now have, and he can't use it, and it also would mean it would be disabled if he has. Now I'm not totally sure how all this works. I think I need to find out a bit more. Then maybe you can take it out, somehow, copy it, and then put it in your own video. Yeah, probably you can do that. But it's like what I was saying about the music. If there's music on my video, it comes up as copyright. So the computer, when he loads it to YouTube, will know that that's somebody else. That material has already been loaded on YouTube by some other person. Therefore, it's copyrighted. So you won't be able to do it. I think that's how it works. So the other thing about this is the artist statement. So this guy is
Check for Parkinson's.
right. DGS_videos. Right. How do you search for somebody? DG small s underscore. Now he is an example of a person who I don't know how you do it. Search for another user. I'm not sure. I'll find out later. Behavior panel. Right, okay. So search with your voice and no thanks. DGS_videos. No, I'm not sure because I've actually because I can't see this comment anymore, you know, because is it subscriptions, explore, what, report history, help, settings. How do you search for somebody? Let's go back to home. Search. Can you search for an actual channel? Can you? I've just wrote that down. So this is what it's like being me. So it's like DGS. No. How do you get? How's that? How the fuck do you get an underscore? See, this is my technical side. This is the point I was making about that clown. Was that so he's technically perfect, but he's only got 29 subscribers. And as you can see, I can't even find an underscore. You know, there's a lot of DG. There's my one talking about him. DG. So I did 2 dots there. What the hell's? Where's it? See that? So I'm pretty technically incompetent. So he's like sort of aloof, you know, like, oh, I'm better than you. But I'm the one. I've got 4,500 subscribers, and he's got 29. So the question is, why? So what happens? People like him, I've had this quite a lot. They get annoyed at that. It annoys them. Why is it when somebody's so incompetent like me, right? It really fucks them right off. It really does, and it's because they do not have any creative abilities. You know, they don't. They have no imagination, but they've got all the skill. I would say that's where the problem is. You know, I can't find them. That's not actually finding. Oh, maybe that's it there. No. So they don't. I don't know how to do this. How to find a channel. Channels. 1 subscriber. 27. If I've blocked him, does that mean that? No, I think you can still watch somebody if you've blocked him. You just can't comment. I don't know how to do it. Don't know how to do it. I don't know how to find it. Right, okay, let's leave it at that. I'll have to try and have a better look. But basically, the whole point of it was that what I'm trying to say to you and to everybody else is that Why has he got 29 subscribers? He's been at it for over a year. And some of his videos have got a lot of views, so I don't understand that. I really need to find that and look at that. I might have to unblock him. That might be an idea. Let's do that. Fuck it. We'll do it later, right? Why is it I've got 4,500? I'm technically incompetent. I'm useless, right? I can't even find an underscore. I can't. I'm technically a moron. I'm useless. I can't do it. I've got 4,500 subscribers. He's got 29. Why? What is it? And his videos are made better. They're better quality than mine, and they're formatted better. There's the typography's better. So he does it perfectly, and yet no. Why are they not subscribing to him? And why are people subscribing to me? People are subscribing to me constantly every day. And you know what? I know what it is. It's I'm a real person, and I tell you what, I put myself out there, and you get to hear what I really think and it might be that you might not agree with me or whatever, but there's something about it. It's about honesty, and I also put myself at risk. Whereas he's sitting there from the safety of his gaming chair in his mum's bedroom, being a smart arse, but I'm out there in the real world doing it, and I'm putting myself at risk to do it. I'm making an arse of myself in the process, and I'm creative as well, and that's what I should be doing, is the art, and I haven't got round to doing it, and I'll to get round to it this week. It's going to happen this week. So that's it does annoy me when these people kind of, I suppose, attack me, if you like. They come on and they actually don't have. It's a bit like, the analogy would be climbing up the side of a building. You got the bottle to do it. My YouTube channel is me climbing up a building, metaphorically. They don't have the bottle to do it, so they're restricted themselves. So they're just going to sit there straight as anything. And that's why that guy sent me such a weird message with all the different infractions. I mean, most people say, look, you're driving shit, you're a moron, right? But you wouldn't, say you missed a chevron or you drove past a mile marker. That's somebody with OCD. The real world doesn't work like that. People get on with things. They don't sit there. I was starting to think about Red Dwarf there. The really dislikable, irritating. If I can remember, was it Rimmer? And the other guy liked his Chinese and everything, and drinking beer and everything, and it's a normal guy with sweaty balls. And you got a Rimmer, and it was just a dislikable, odious person. It was a bit like, so that guy's like Rimmer. He's Rimmer. DGS videos, Rimmer. So that's the nickname for him. Right, thanks for watching. Bye.